G'day mate, how you going? This is David Bartholomeusz. I'm from the South Australian chapter of Entrepreneurs Organisation, and I'm just making a little cultural video for you to give you a bit of information about Australia. Probably the first thing you've noticed with this video is that I'm not wearing a top. That's because Australia, for the most part, is a desert. It's very, very hot here. To give you some idea, today the temperature is 46 Celsius, which is 115 Fahrenheit. And that's a hot day here, but I mean, we get lots of hot days. So one of the things about the culture here is that people kind of dress how they need to dress because it's hot. So my staff come and go from here and they see me in shorts, and it doesn't change any respect for me or anything like that. What they judge me on is more what I do. Secondly, as you can see, I'm at work. I'm not clean shaven. Once again, the culture here is, very, very informal. And respect is built, I think, in trust over time by people's behaviour, much more than how people look. And also in how people speak to one another as well. Not necessarily that their speech is formal, but in how they react, particularly in conflict situations as well. So if you come here to Australia, a few things to consider is, first of all, the weather. It's a big country. Most of it's desert. It's very hot here. So to be very aware of that. The second thing is to be aware that people won't necessarily treat you with much formality. That doesn't mean they don't have respect for you, but what it does mean is that they're looking for other cues about respect that we do here, which are more about, like I said, the things that people do, and it takes a bit of time for people to gauge that. One thing that people do here a lot to build respect and trust and knowledge of each other is they go out and they socialise, and they see how people behave in conflict situations. So having arguments in Australia is very, very common. People, will yell and passionately argue for their cause and demonstrate their ability to be respectful, but still express their opinions very, very, very strongly. And that's a really great way, if you're doing business in Australia, to earn the respect of people here, is to have discussions with them about things that might normally be taboo, like religion and politics and those sorts of things, and really express your opinion. And people genuinely are generally open to hear your opinion. It doesn't mean they're going to agree, but what it does mean is they'll have confidence that in business situations you're telling the truth as well, because you're willing to express your opinions about subjects which are normally people are very careful about. So I hope that's useful for you in thinking about the culture of Australia. Sorry that you had to look at my bare chest, but I thought that was the best way to get across to you that things are quite different here to most of the rest of the world. This is David Bartholomeusz from EO South Australia. Thank you for listening.